All right, very powerful video today. How to reset your body for optimal health. Your health is your true wealth. And many people in this modern society, they might be struggling with their overall wellness. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how you can reset your body. And by doing this, you could now achieve optimal health. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey and I make it relevant for everyday life people. You know, when I was younger, I knew the importance of true health, and your true health is your true wealth. And you know, when you, and a lot of people are waking up to this, when you go about your everyday life, it's not about all the money, it's not about all the possessions, but it's actually about your health. You know, and you can have millions of dreams, but if you don't have your health, you only have one dream, and that is to become healthy again. You might have gone through health crises over the course of your journey. I went through a health crisis. And, you know, when you are living in the pain body, when you're living with pain and you're not really experiencing optimal health, it causes you maybe to become more conscious and aware. We need to be more conscious and aware of the routines and rituals that we go about our journey on a daily basis. We need to be conscious and aware of the food that we intake. And we have to be conscious and aware of the people that we surround ourselves with. Our health declines because of 3 T's: toxins, trauma, and thoughts. And we're going to go on a journey, okay? Your high commander is going to take you on a journey. And all of the aspects as we move forward, all of the improvement is going to piggyback to this very message. We all lived in a modern society. We're riddled with toxins, trauma, and thoughts, negative thoughts. And these are the things that kind of throw our body out of its point of homeostasis. So we want to restore, okay, this is factory default settings, if you will, right? You ever have a problem with a device? I'm going to put it back to factory default reset. Well, that's what we're doing. You might want to take a pen and paper, take some notes. I'm going to be sharing about my journey, and you know, you could take what I'm sharing today. These are concepts that I plugged in to my everyday life experience, and I was able to basically do a hard reset for my body. And a lot of people are waking up that, you know, hey, you know what, we're prematurely aging, and you're not supposed to have, you know, so many negative attributes to your life. All right. One of the things is staying hydrated. So many people, I had a former coworker of mine years ago. I gave her a concept, and that was just with the liquids. And she was able to lose 30 pounds with the one concept of removing sugar from her diet. Optimal health. And the first thing that I want to discuss is fasting and autophagy. And many people think fasting, and it is a very spiritual experience. So the concept of fasting, you are giving your body an opportunity to tap into its natural ability to achieve autophagy. And that concept might be new to a lot of people. It's so powerful, right? The wind, the energy's picking up as we're talking about autophagy. And, you know, simply by me, you know, studying it, being a true scientist and saying, you know what, our bodies have this innate ability. We don't have full access to it because of the modern society tells us eat breakfast. All right. So in a fasted state, autophagy means self-eating. And this is where, you know what, we don't want to just live our daily life. It's nice and comfortable to be able to eat all the time. And there are different ways of doing this. So it could be intermittent fasting, or you could do long-term fasting. But you really want to really start to get to that place of autophagy. You want to reach over 17 hours. When you tap into autophagy, the body, okay, it's in this state, and it starts to take in all of the old cells, the old cell parts, and it's actually using it for fuel. All right, so sometimes when we're constantly eating, our body has it's like backed up. A lot of us are backed up. So simply by fasting, you have the ability to tap into autophagy. Now the body is able to get rid of all these old cell parts, all the old cells, get rid of them. And now, instead of, eating food, sugars, fats, and using that for energy, you're using your old body parts, okay, to burn, use that for fuel, get rid of it, cleanse the old. And so many people, I had to unlearn and relearn. I'm just like a lot of you. I was born into that fake matrix, and they said breakfast was the most important meal of the day. Okay, I am, sitting here today on a beautiful afternoon sharing this powerful message. I haven't eaten breakfast in, on a consistent basis, like a year and a half. And I always ate breakfast. And now I have a different routine and ritual. And one of the things is intermittent fasting on a daily basis. I do want to have that ability to tap into autophagy, and I have a feeding window. When you are going to achieve a clean slate, you have to have like a point where it's like a catalyst, okay? Activational energy, if you will, where you're focusing. I'm at a place in my life where I'm just maintaining. But you might be riddled with the toxins, the traumas, the thoughts, and you're like, enough is enough. And now I need to be focused on improving my health and wellness. I'm going to start, right? And again, when you're just starting, it seems like you have a long way to go, and you're going to have to put extra emphasis and effort, and then it becomes maintenance. All right. So when I, kind of jump started this, and again, there's no perfect way of doing it. I'm just sharing from my own journey. Intermittent fasting naturally came over me. And I did this for about a week. I naturally stopped eating breakfast. I feel innately our bodies are called to do this. And I innately stopped eating breakfast. And then I kind of got to a place, maybe a week in or so, where I fasted for 48 hours straight. And then over the course of time, I was intermittent fasting, and then one day a week I would fast for the full 24 hours. Intermittent fasting several days forward, and then go to 24-hour full fast. While this was happening, I was forcing or amplifying the body's ability to achieve autophagy. After I do my work here on YouTube, please click the subscribe button. I appreciate that. I go to the gym, and I'm working out in a fasted state. I only have my morning supplements and coffee occasionally. And after I'm finished working out, I will then sit in the sauna. And in extreme heat, also, it could be done in extreme cold, and I share about this. You got to find what works for you. For me, I like the extreme heat. Some people like the extreme cold. But when you're in that state, in the fasted state, when you're in that extreme, the body is clicking deeper, and it's going into autophagy even at a deeper level. So now you're tapping in. You're in basically a little bit of a survival mode, and it now is utilizing, okay, all of your old cell parts, the dead cells, the old negativity. And we really want to, a lot of you know this, our bodies are also changing. Okay, a lot of you know that, we're kind of on that ascension journey where we're evolving. And you might have heard, that our body in about 6 to 7 years, all of the cells have been changed, have been swapped out. Now this is happening at a more rapid pace. So if you want to really speed up, say, the factory reset, or if you want to speed up the healing, you really want to do autophagy and spend the time fasting. So giving the body a chance to get rid of those old cell parts, okay? The densities of the trauma. And I speak about energy on this channel. You might have had trauma. You might have had trauma from a job. You might have had trauma from the narcissist. Have you had any of these experiences? You hold these emotions, the trauma from the narcissist. You hold the trauma from your job, and you hold them within your cells. We want to have a clean slate. We want to get rid of these cells. So fasting and tapping into autophagy is so powerful. I've shared this with our community. At that time, I went to the gym and I trained 150 consecutive days without taking a rest day. And that is all between weight training, and usually on Sunday it's more of a movement, and I kind of do calisthenics, maybe it's just some cardio, no weights. But I was basically active for 150 consecutive days without taking any breaks. And that was my catalyst. And again, that's just something that I was called to do. And my body knew. I said, I kind of felt intuitively, okay, now I dug in there enough, and now I don't have to do it this way. And then I took a day off, and sometimes I'll take days off and rest. But maybe you're called to go 50 days. Maybe you're called to do 25 days. What you have to listen to yourself. But there's going to come a time when you say, I'm going to do a factory reset. I'm going to reset my whole body. So now I have to spend time fasting, tap into autophagy, make sure I've cleared away. So now we're clearing away the gunk in our body. We got to clear away all the negativity. You got to be careful. You got to understand the number one cause of disease is stress. Who are the people that are stressing you out in your everyday life? What are the situations? Maybe the job is not so great for you. Maybe the job is stressing you out. What's the money actually worth? Your health is your true wealth. So we're doing factory reset. We're intermittent fasting. We're intuitively listening. Maybe you need to fast a little bit longer. And again, I've been sharing this. This is the part of the journey. Remember, we're going to always go back to this video. This is where your intuition, this is where your clairs start getting up and running. So your actual know thyself spiritual senses, knowing how you're supposed to feel. A lot of people are numb to this. You start to feeling at a deeper level once you start detoxing, once you start getting rid of the old cells, once you start getting rid of the traumas. All right? For the physical, a lot of people know this, I think, for the most part, when it comes to the toxins. I'm here to tell you, a lot of these things are not your fault. But we are warriors, and we need to take ownership of our body, and we have to do this ourselves. So, I'm here to tell you, your endocrine system is fucked, okay? It is. All the pollutants, all the toxins, where do they come from? Some of you are researching this. You need to cleanse the endocrine system out. You need to give the body a fighting chance to do this. Sometimes we have to stop eating. Sometimes we do the intermittent fasting. Cleaning out the endocrine system, cleaning out the pineal gland. All right, the physical, the mental, the spiritual, we cover it all here on this channel. So if you want to detox, some people say, I want to open my third eye. I want to decalcify my pineal gland. This is the way of going on that road. You want to fix that endocrine system, okay? You have to detox. You have to do these things. And then once you're able to do that, then your receptors, they're going to be, the delicious foods, the natural foods that you're eating. the quality supplements that you're taking, now you will respond to them. You're numb. You're numb. Remember, the toxins, the pollutants, that's not your fault. The narcissist, the stress that you were put under, that's not your fault. However, we're all in this. We're all going through it. We have to take ownership of our body, and now we're going to implement these changes. So when you realize that I have to do removal, I need to reset my system for a sustained period of time. Ready? For a sustained period of time, intermittent fasting, tapping into autophagy, highlighting and accelerating autophagy by maybe utilizing the sauna or a cold plunge, and the foods and supplements that can assist you to detoxifying the body, cleansing the all systems. All systems go. Where all systems go now. So, you want to make sure you're eating the right foods. I'll give you one staple of my diet. I make sure I'm eating cilantro almost on a daily basis. I add it to rice, add it to hummus, add it to something. Get it in the system. Get cilantro in the system. And that's going to really assist in detoxing heavy metals. And the other thing is supplementation. On my journey, I utilized this supplement. It's called Clean Slate by the Root Brands. And this is the one thing, I talked to a few friends of mine in the gym. This is the one, and I've used supplements over the years. This is the one thing I could say this clearly works. In the first maybe couple of days you use it, your body's like detoxing. So it's not like a supplement that, but it's working. You're going to have to stop. You're going to have to leave your ego at the door. You're going to have to say, enough is enough. I need to do factory reset. I need to obtain a clean slate. So for me on my journey, utilizing the Clean Slate supplement is very simple, and you kind of go a little slow in the beginning because you might have a lot to detox, and you don't want to have too many detox symptoms. And then I utilize it, and I kind of, for me, I do like a sandwich, at night, and then if I'm doing my sauna and autophagy in the morning, I do it again in the morning, all right? And then I don't eat until after I do my exercise. I don't eat till after I do exercise, sauna, cardio, later in the day. And I'm here to tell you, years ago I would say, I got to carb up, bro. To go to the gym. A lot of my friends in the gym are fascinated. What a specimen this guy is. All right. But I'm here to tell you, once you tap into the natural way, it's no big deal to me. I'm here to tell you, I'm stronger now without eating any food prior to going to the gym. That's just the way my body functions. All right. So if you want to really take in the best experience of your life. I am so happy. I'm grateful to be out in the light of Christ to share this beautiful video with all of you today. When you have your health and you feel so wonderful when you have optimal health, you want to share it with the world. So I hope that the examples, the information in this video helps you on your journey. All right. So if today's message resonates with you, please click the like button. Please click the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. Let's get back into balance. Let's get back into alignment. Okay. Comment down below. Okay. What will you be doing to help reset your body? Please note that a lot of these things, we're in this world, we all deal with all these crazy toxins and stresses, but we have the ability. That's why you have to be conscious and aware of these things. We have the ability to reset our body and clean your body out Okay, if you would like the link to get the product Clean Slate, the link will be in the description. It's the Our Everyday Lives link, and you could utilize that. You could even, if you're called to do celery juice in the morning, and you know, I make the videos as an everyday life guy. To me, it's a pain in the butt to utilize celery juice every single day. It just simplifies my day just to do the Clean Slate. But you could also do celery juice. That I have also done celery juice, and I can also say it has a very similar effect. But it's kind of a pain in the butt. You got to grind all the stuff and clean it up. So I don't. I don't have the patience to do that. I love efficiency. That's what this channel is all about. It's kind of taking these concepts and making our lives easier, making our lives better. Let's take back control of our everyday life experience. I love each and every one of you. And this is a very powerful message. I'm going to be taking you on a journey of wellness. And it's my honor to make millions of people healthy again. We're going to refer back to this video, okay? Because we're going to keep asking the question, did you reset your body for optimal health? You got to reset first. You don't want to put the horse in front of the carriage and all the carriage in front of the horse. All right, you want to reset first. You want to detox first. You got to leave the ego at the door. For those men out there, which I went through, you might have to lose a little bit of weight for a season of time, but then you're gonna put it all back, and it's gonna be better, and it's gonna be in alignment, and it's gonna be the healthy way, and you're gonna extend the quality of your life. All right, you want to wake up every day ready, grateful. I'm ready for. Are you ready? Are you ready to take on? I'm ready to take on the world, baby. I'm ready to take on the world. All right. So all we can do is be a lighthouse for people. Stay vibrant. Be healthy. Make sure I get a lot of sunlight. I get out by the beach as often as I can, and comment down below. Leave questions. What do you want to learn about on this stage of the journey? And please share this with a friend. I think a lot of people are becoming more conscious and aware that they can take back control of their health and the experience of their everyday life. So I appreciate you all, and stay focused, stay empowered. There's one other thing I did do. Oh yeah, I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, toxins, trauma, thoughts, out of here. Just keep going. Yeah, that's how it's done, kid. Ascend to a higher version of yourself.